Many of you might be familiar with John Maxwell's definition of leadership. You see, he says that leadership is influence. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. It's our ability to get things done through people, right? So the great news is that everyone has some amount of influence, which means everybody gets to lead. But there's a distinct difference between someone who leads and someone who's a transformational leader. You see, transformational leaders are catalysts for change. They see problems around in the world around them, just like everybody else, but they don't just see the problems. They want to do something about them. You see, in his book, Change Your World, John Maxwell outlines 6 characteristics of a transformational leader. He says that transformational leaders, number 1, see things that others don't see. Often this means that they see possibilities, opportunities, and solutions that other people just aren't seeing. Number 2, they believe things that others don't believe, like the fact that change is possible. Number 3, transformational leaders will say things that others don't say. They're not afraid to say what needs to be said. And they have a way of articulating the problem and galvanizing people towards a solution. Now, number 4, transformational leaders feel things that others do not feel. Now, this is the strength of their conviction that brings about powerful, positive change. Now, this conviction, it can be birthed in a pain that says, never again will someone else feel the pain that I'm feeling today. Or it can also be birthed out of this hope for a brighter and better tomorrow that says better is actually possible. It's the strength of that conviction that they feel that maybe other people don't feel. Number 5, transformational leaders do things that others do not do. Simply put, they take action. Now, it's not enough for them to see, believe, say, and feel things that others don't feel. All of that motivates them to take action, to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. Which leads us to the final thing that John Maxwell says about a transformational leader. He says they're going to receive things that others don't receive. You see, transformational leaders reap a harvest of change in their family, their businesses, their organizations, and their communities for all the seeds that they've sown to bring about powerful, positive change. They also receive resources as they keep moving in that direction towards catalyzing change that brings about this difference. There's resources that come to them that wouldn't be available to others otherwise. So you see, everyone can be a leader because we all have some amount of influence, but it takes a catalyst for change to be a transformational leader. So my question for you today is, do you want to be a leader or do you want to be a transformational leader? You see, Steve Jobs once said, the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are usually the ones that do. Any quick look at the headlines will tell you that our world needs help. There's no lack of need. We just need transformational leaders who are willing to do their part. But here's the great news. You and I aren't meant to do everything to change our world, but we are meant to do something. Mother Teresa puts it this way: I can do things that you cannot, and you can do things that I cannot. And together, we can do great things. So what do you say? Are you ready to come on a transformational leadership journey with me? If you are, then like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay inspired, equipped, challenged to be the transformational leader in your family, your business, your organization, and your community. Because together, we really can change the world.